stops, how long it takes. I just turned it off, so.
Zambelli, shot saved, and goes in. Zambelli with the first goal of the evening, coming here in the Steinwasser. Good little move from him. Steinwasser pokes it in for goal number 4. Good move by Wen. Pucks to 6, wide open net for Koscheck, and he with a shot. Oh my gosh, far post, it goes in. Right back in. Out to the goalkeeper, and it's gonna find the goal. In a diving save. Just inside the 18, left-footed cross to Steinwasser, saved by Slough. Good move, shot. It goes in, back of the net. This one back in the mixer. Espinosa gets the head on it. Will that go in? And it does. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That might be a good Cervantes. That's wow.
Hard work, commitment, and determination do not always correlate to victories on the field. Detroit Union has yet to win a game this season, but Kevin Tapchum is doing everything he can to build something special for Detroit Union and their fan base. The Michigan Stars have started their season undefeated at 3-0-0 and currently sit in third place, behind first place Inter Detroit and second place Lansing Common. Stick around. Michigan Stars hosting Detroit Union coming up next, right here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
On one of the there is the top of the over the head of the finger. It's in the back of the
Hello, everyone, and welcome into Michigan Stars Sports Complex in Washington Township, Michigan, for tonight's Midwest Premier League matchup between the Michigan Stars and Detroit Union, live right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Best, my name's Jonathan Turner, bringing you all the action here on this Thursday evening. Detroit Union comes into this winless with a 0-1-6 record, and the Michigan Stars are undefeated in their first 3 matches. What do Michigan Stars, Steve, have to do tonight to come away with a win against the Union?
Well, I think, we talked maybe a week or so ago on our podcast about how Michigan Stars were really a very talented bunch, just had not played those games. And so, we see that they've obviously come together as a group and got results. So continue on their way of doing what they've been doing, which is coming out and playing a top quality brand of soccer and trying to get a result here against a team that's struggling. So I expect many opportunities tonight here out of the Michigan Stars.
Yeah, and I do as well. Just looking at the way this league is set up, you can see, looking at the standings, we'll put this on the screen here in a second, Inter Detroit, Lansing Common, Michigan Stars. Inter Detroit's played 6 games thus far. They've got a lot of games behind them. Meanwhile, their Stars are just getting going. But in that first 3 games, scoring 10 goals, allowing just 2, not a bad start for the Stars.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that probably speaks volumes to their defensive connectivity and the cohesion in the back, and then that translates into allowing their forward players to be creative and go forward and attack and find ways to get goals, and so I expect more of that tonight here, John.
I do as well. As you're seeing here, the standings right now on your screen again, Inter Detroit in that number 1 spot with 15 points. Lansing Common just behind them. Michigan Stars in that 3rd spot. And then Cedars FC and Livonia City all tied for that 3rd spot along with Michigan Stars. And then you start to get down to the bottom half of the bracket. You get to Tulip City, Grand Haven Admirals, West Michigan Bearings, BIH Grand Rapids, and then there's Detroit Union right there at the bottom. And Kevin Tapchum, we've had a chance to see him not only in this league but also in the UPSL last year in the fall. He's trying to do something special. They play their home games out on Lake Orion, Steve, and yeah, they haven't had the run they've wanted, and he's been very honest and open about that in social media and talking to me here earlier today in preparation for this game. He knows. He's like, hey, these guys all show up to practice. They're all committed to this. It's just right now the ball is just not bouncing our way.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things that sometimes you play in a very difficult league, and we've talked about this on numerous broadcasts and things that the MWPL is a very competitive league, and so if you don't show up every night, it's those one or two plays, those one or two touches that can literally make a difference within the complete results and end of the game and the standings. So the margins are very fine when it comes down to this level. And so right now, Detroit Union's not getting the better end of either the bounces or what have you. But they're going to be a competitive side as far as their work rate, and that they're going to come out here and challenge Michigan Stars. But like I said, I think that'll open up to some open play and some exciting football here tonight.
That it will, and don't go anywhere. Got the starting 11, the walk-on, and the game getting underway here on the other side of the break. You're watching Midwest Premier Soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network. Detroit is a city built on toughness, grit, culture, and history.
Oh, what a good ball to Barista. One time in the net, goal!
For a lot of people, soccer is not just a sport, it's a way of life.
Shot low, and it goes in!
The tie, cuts it back, shot, finds the back of the goal. Puts the icing on the cake here at Hurley Field.
Shot, far post, off the post!
Detroit United versus Cedars FC for the Spring Midwest East UPSL Championship. Kickoff this Saturday night only on the Michigan Soccer Network. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan.
Blatch has a shot low, and he makes the goal! What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Best.
Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. Full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better.
Good ball off his chest, down, save again by Heisch. He still has it, top of the 18, shot coming, and it's a goal.
How they have it is a cross coming
in. Hodgson gets a touch. He gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half. That offsides call, and there's the first goal in club history.
To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today.
Their first ball. Their first uniform. Their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at KickstartToddlerSoccer.com.
Move by Wen. Puck to 6. Wide open net for Koscheck. Espinosa gets a head on it. Will that go in? And it does. Shot. And that goes off the post and in. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That's a might be a good to be people. That's the goal of the week.
Wow. Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Velasquez, shot, and that goes off the post and in.
Fix. Oh, good move by Wen.
Puck to 6, wide open net for Koscheck, and that's goal number 2. Now wide to the Hodgson, just inside the 18. Left foot cross to Steinwasser, saved by Solly.
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo.
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
Welcome back here into the Michigan Stars Sports Complex in Washington Township, Michigan, for tonight's Midwest Premier League matchup as the Michigan Stars here host the Detroit Union. Right here on the Michigan Soccer Network alongside my broadcast partner Steve Besk. I'm Jonathan Turner, bringing you all the action here once again on this Thursday evening. It's the second match of the week for Steve and I. As earlier this week, we had a chance to call the semifinal between Detroit United and Ames Soccer over at Hurley Field. It was a good game, Steve.
Yeah, and a semifinal filled with a comeback, a flurry of goals. Really a clinical performance out of Detroit United to stake their claim as league champs and to return into the final, which I think for them is the standard they've set. And coming here today for this Midwest Premier League game, I think we talked about the Michigan Stars and what they're trying to set the tone and try to set their standard of play within this league. And I think they've shown that here early on within their first few games, and they'll look to continue to do so here tonight.
Yeah, and we're excited to announce that we already announced it here earlier during the week through our social media, but we will be calling and covering that game here on Saturday evening at 8:30 p.m. That we did the promo video here a little while ago. So exciting to be out there as Detroit United is playing host to Cedars FC, a familiar foe for them in the finals. As they saw them last year in the spring finale in the finals and have been there, before. So it's going to be a very interesting game, to say the least, and we're excited to be on the call.
Yeah, looking forward to the final. A lot of high-quality players, big-time players who've stepped up, especially in those recent games in the semifinal and so forth. So I expect a thriller on Saturday night, John.
That I do as well. As now let's get ready here for the starting 11 here for either side. Steve, who do we got here starting for Detroit Union?
Starting for Detroit Union in goal, number 1, Cullen McNeil. Also starting, Mimi Schneider, Jacob Rosen, Abdel Mahani Kuku, Alex Afamu, AJ Santavi, Benedict Tanye, Amadou Cisse, Chris Escalante, Kevin Tapchum, and Alexis Alex.
It's Alex Alexis. That's not on me. I wrote that poorly. That's on my. That's my apologizes. Well, yeah, but
Alex Alexis. Well, it'd been nice to know,
Well, there you go.
Got it now.
That you do is now. Let's take a listen to who our starting 11 is for the Michigan Stars.
Starting in goal, Wyatt Chun. Also starting for the Stars, Rich Humphrey, Nicky Jonas, Christian Margalas, Justin Workman, Joshua Chun, Matt Vatney, Damian Wysocki, Costa Wells, Mario Marana, and David Avasi.
There you go. We're about to get underway here in a few moments. It's 6:58. Game time scheduled for 7 p.m. Hey, it's like right in the view of the camera. Yeah, can we put that off center maybe behind us? Yeah, maybe like over here. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, we always got to deal with something here while we're at the facilities. Always. So, But either way, exciting here to get things going here in a few moments. We want to get some housekeeping things out of the way. If you're joining us for the first time tonight, there's a subscribe button somewhere on your device somewhere, computer, TV screen, whatever. Hit that subscribe button. There's a bell. Hit the bell. That way you're notified every time we go live or add new content. Also, follow us on social media. Sorry, Steve, I didn't hit you there. Got really excited. Follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Head over to our website. A lot of things going on there. But MI Soccer Network is our handle for all of our social media. So please head over there and take a gander as we'll take a look here at the current standings here in the Midwest, the East Division of the Midwest Premier League. You see Inter Detroit there in that number 1 spot. They've got 15 points and lead really over all the other teams by 5 points. Not a bad place to be here towards the end of this season. So we have a few more games out in Livonia that we'll take care of and some more Michigan Jaguars games. But the Midwest Premier season is getting closer to the finish, Steve.
Yeah, a few squads here having quite a few games to make up. To catch up with some of the other teams, but the season for some teams it seems like just getting started, yet almost ending for some others.
That it is. As we're watching the teams now lining up here, if you're joining us again for the first time, we also like to enjoy comments. We love comments. We love you getting involved as an audience, so please make sure you go ahead and do that. As you can see here right in front of us, we are out in the middle of farmland here in Washington Township. The fact that we're even able to bring you a stream is really a miracle all in itself. But height is not something that we have a lot of here. We are perched up. Well, we're on the ground, but the camera's perched up on a moving broadcast kind of like substitution bench thing. And you are going to see 2 red posts on either side of the corners, so we apologize for that, but there's really no way around it as we now see our international walk-on. As players will do as they always do, they'll fan out, face us. It's always nice.
Especially when we don't have jersey numbers all complete. Tonight we do, but in the case that they don't, the walkout gives us one opportunity to double check we got the right starting 11 out there.
That we do is. There's no national anthem here today. We'll go right into game time, which is plus or minus, as we start setting up all of our fun stuff here on the camera. Going to make a quick adjustment to our camera prior to the start of this. But it looks as though the Detroit Union will be on the left side of your screen, going left to right in the all-white kits, and in the all-red kits, going right to left, will be the Michigan Stars.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Thanks for having us.
Hey, thank you.
Same.
Head coach from the Detroit Union came up and just gave us a little initial shake. That was nice. Camera has been adjusted, which is fantastic. The benefit of a number of things. Just going to make a slight adjustment. There we go. There, we'll just put that there. As we're about to get underway here in Washington Township, Michigan. And it is official. We are underway here at the Michigan Stars Sports Complex here in Washington Township, Michigan. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk, I'm Jonathan Turner. As quickly, this will work around the back line here of Detroit Union, now for a throw-in.
That's 5, Jacob Rosen here.
Ooh, they pulled up there. That was a weird pull up there by number 13. That's Mario Marana. Oh, you saw that was an awkward fall. As they'll work this around that back line. And now the Stars will knock the ball back to Wyatt Chun. First touch of the night for him. Where's the field? The field is out here in Washington Township. It's 30 Mile Road and Powell. As Tapsham looks to play this up. 10 that ball to number 28. And that's Adine Kira. So he started in place of somebody else.
Can never be easy, can it?
No, it will never be easy. That's CC. He plays for the Flint Bucks. Used to be the old Mid-Michigan Bucks, but Flint Bucks. It's number 18 there on that far side of ball played there. It's broken up by Margolai. Number 18. Christian Margolai, we called his name on Monday night quite a bit.
Yeah, and John, we talk about this all the time, about the fluidity of rosters and the guys that are playing all the time. And that's the other thing when you see some of these games, you don't realize that some of these players are playing in multiple leagues for 2 or 3 teams.
Well, here's an opportunity. It's Alexis. A quick shot low in the back of the net from number 5, Jacob Rosen.
Beautiful strike there from Rosen. Ball falls rightly onto his right foot. He hit it very pure right into the bottom left corner, and Detroit Union takes the 1-0 lead.
That they do. 1-0 here early on. It's Jacob Rosen with the goal here in the 3rd minute.
Beautifully struck balls right outside of the top of the box. He keeps it low right on the turf.
And that was assisted by number 11.
Almost as if he knew it as soon as he struck it. The goalkeeper, I think, was screened a little bit by his own defender. Never really saw it clean. Rosen buries it right into the bottom corner, and Union takes the early lead here in Washington Township, John. And a little wake-up call maybe for the Stars here, conceding that early goal.
It's the start you'd want if you're, Kevin Tapsham and the Detroit Union, right? I mean, but we were out here 2 Thursdays ago in very difficult weather conditions. But this ball is now by the Stars, all the way by the end line. And top of the 18 is now Tapsham will bring this up. But they went down early in that one, too, in the first 15 minutes, and then they're coming back, storming back 4-1. So don't count the Stars out just yet. 3 minutes in, they've been here before.
Yeah, plenty of time still to go, obviously. And, we talked about it from the get-go that it could be an open game, an exciting end-to-end matchup, and that we kind of expected to see, a bit of goals. So kind of playing out so far here in the opening 3-4 minutes just the way we thought it might.
Ivasay puts us up top, and that's Tapsham, gets a touch on it, finds CC. So now the Stars will work this around their back line, drop this back to Workman. By Rocky, and that could go into the arms there of the goalkeeper, Colin McNeil, for Detroit Union. He'll roll this out wide. And that's Mimi Schneider on that far side. Now Escalante. That's Kira. Out wide to Cece. He's on. Margolai there to defend for the Stars. And this will be played back to Chun, and he'll clear this up one time right to midfield.
Why is he played back to McNeil there?
Well, that's a smart play. Then almost gives it away again, though. Now kept on there by Rosen, who just scored that goal here a few moments ago, playing right back. tonight here for the Union. Is this ball played by the Stars defender, Rich Humphrey, out for a corner kick. That's a costly error.
And it looks like we may have an injury. Chun is down, came up grabbing his right leg, his right calf. I'm not sure what happened, but he awkwardly just pulled up there. Hopefully he's okay, but he's going to probably need some medical attention here.
Yeah, look, let me look at the replay here. Oh yeah, he may have gotten caught in that grass.
Yeah, when he slid to try to save that ball, either his foot got stuck, his ankle, or I'm not sure if we can really tell there, but it appears that Mohammed Salman is getting warmed up, and not Mohammed Salman. That's our Union backup goalkeeper. Not sure if I have our Stars backup.
I do. It's on my sorry, just working my email here real quick. Sorry. Goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper is going to be Nick Navarre. So in this situation, as you can imagine, they're obviously working on the goalkeeper, Wyatt Chun. He a moment ago here, he pulled up, and the athletic trainer is working on him. It's crazy because right during the game I said, and they are going to sub him.
It appears they're looking at his ankle, lower leg there on his right side, and I think either when he tried to slide there, either got caught into the turf or maybe upon the grass there, because there is a drop-off where it changes over from the turf to grass. But either way, wish him a speedy recovery here, but they are going to have to make a change in goal.
They're going to get him up, which is a good sign at least. He cannot put any weight on that at all. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, being helped off here.
And the thing that really sucks is it started off with a ball from Rich Humphrey, which obviously he's trying to play it back, but just didn't get the right technical placement of that ball to get it back to Chun, where he would have had a better. He could stood still and come forward to the ball, but instead he's forced to try to go get that ball on to save it up from going out on a corner. So
yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Made every effort to try to get
ball
it.
Comes right in Navarre's test right away, misses the punch, and then they're going to say it went out for a goal kick first. Went out and then popped around. So
I was going to say Navarre was going to get put to the test right from the get-go there on the corner. Thankfully for him, goes out for a goal kick, and he can relax here and take the goal kick coming out. But if you're Detroit Union, we've talked about they've been struggling to score goals, and now the other team loses a goalkeeper to a fluke injury. You already have a 1-0 lead. It's important for Detroit Union to continue to test the goalkeeper.
Navarre under immediate pressure and
really force him to have to be active early here, and they could find themselves up more if they can get some chances on frame, because Navarre warms up, but then for 5 minutes, you're as a goalkeeper, so you get very relaxed, sitting on the bench knowing that you're not going in until maybe at least half or what the case might be. So yeah, I mean, really the most ideal spot for Detroit Union.
Ooh, a ball drops in right there. That was number 15. Oh, down goes Cece. It's hard contact, and that was Workman, and Costa Wells. And out it goes for a throw in here on this near side for the Stars. 10 minutes in. 1-0 to score off that third-minute goal from Jacob Rosen. Now has the ball at his feet, finds Tapcham. Wells. A good combination play into Workman and by Rocky. Wells, now the ball's out, they say. Ball be thrown in here right at midfield. As Humphrey was on the back there of number 28, Kira. Adon Kira. Ball sent and then cleared out. It's going to go out for a throw-in. That was cleared out by number 2 from Detroit Union, Abdulmahan Kuku. Again, we apologize for the red posts. We didn't make them.
Working with the best we got right now with our location, and otherwise we'd be giving you field level view, and that's not most ideal either.
Ball go out for a corner. I'm sorry, goal kick. As you can see, the athletic trainer there working on Wyatt Chun is making sure he's okay.
Nice little live look in there, John.
I know, right? Almost like looking in the tent in the NFL. As you got Cece making a good run here on this near side. Workman there. That ball to Kira. He'll be in an offside position. If you hear that loud humming sound behind us or to the side of us, it's actually because we're running all of our power today off of a generator.
Because without it, we wouldn't be here.
That's right. So if there is a loud humming sound, that is due to the fact that we are, in fact, running off of generated power. It took me a few minutes to figure out how to use. I didn't have help. My help was stuck in traffic.
Indeed.
Jacob Rosen will look to go over the top, in for Kira. But gets position over Humphrey. Keep fighting their good battle, and now Humphrey wins it. Escalante comes in from the Union. This ball will be played back.
Good play there from Humphrey. Use his strength, use his size there to battle off the attacker and win that ball back. Stars can't afford here to give up that next goal. They've got to try to find a way to get that next one. There's a fouls one there. I believe that was Matt Vatney.
That it was.
Nice little touch past his defender. Gets clipped on the hip. Wins a dangerous free kick here for the Stars just outside the box. Probably a good 25-30 yards out. Well, from a tighter angle, we'll see what McNeil does if he keeps his line real high at the top of the box there, or if he allows him to kind of filter into that 18 and make it a little bit more dangerous.
It's got a good look. It's a run by Wells, near post. Out comes McNeil. Little touch off the arm, it looked like, of the defender, Offmu. Yeah, it looked like it might have come off his arm.
Yeah, no, I think it definitely did. I just think proximity and I think the distance from when the ball was played. Yeah, it may have been too close, but we'll have to see if we can see it here on the delayed stream. No, they hit right in between his armpit.
Okay, fair enough. Ball comes in near post and cleared off again, out for another corner kick from Offmu.
His arm did shoot out, but it hit him up here.
Okay. I don't know if the center referee was even in the position where he would have been able to see that anyways, because I think it was over.
It would have been very difficult to see.
Only way he got any help would have been from his assistant referee on this side or the fourth official.
That is correct.
So, or us, because we're like,
yeah,
we had the better angle.
We're good at this. And we get VAR.
Ball comes in, driven near post. Offmu clears it up, and Cece will try and chase this down, and he does. Oh, good move by Cece. Up here to Kira. Good counter, and then out comes Navarre. They've only got one goalkeeper now. Saying that for context.
There's two more, but they're just here in the booth, and neither
slightly,
played in plenty of
slightly
time.
older. Slightly older.
Not going to get the athleticism that you would out of any of these guys.
Oh, no. Good muscle there. It's back to Tapcham. He's playing more of a holding midfield role today for Union. Normally you see him more up top, but Schneider on that far side looking to play that into Kira. 16th minute. 1-0 is your score. Off move. Ball over the top for Cece. Workman there for the Stars across the 6. Navarre is easy. No one's there for the Union. Impressed here so far early on. Union not playing like their record shows.
No, and I think
Kira from distance testing Navarre, and he makes the grab.
I think we talked about it from the get-go. Is despite the record, they have some talented players, they have some quality, and things just aren't seeming to be bouncing their way or going the right way. They got the first strike here. They have the chance now to try to build on this lead or protect this lead. It's going to be a tall task today, as we know that the Stars provide a lot of quality.
Ooh, that's a good tackle.
Real good tackle. I think that, we know that the Union can play with anybody. And sometimes it's just that little bit of belief, and then when you're in a string of not getting results, the less belief there is. And despite how good or talented the players are, if you don't have a belief you can win, that's I don't want to say it's half the battle, but it's a good portion of it, right? If you don't have that belief, it's going to be tough to come out and get a result.
I agree wholeheartedly. It's now Schneider on that far side.
He's got Rosen on the switch.
That he does. Rosen's already got one. Puts this one back in, right into Kira, who's in an offside position for not the first time, but the second time this evening.
It was a beautiful build-up, though, there from Union. A switched ball over into Rosen. Rosen finds Aiden Kira on a one-time or a collected ball in, plays him on the feet. He's offside, but it's good movement, good possession here from Union, really trying to capitalize on the momentum of grabbing that early lead, and then Stars having to make a goalkeeper switch, which can be a little bit of a downer for a team, right? As a momentum, you just concede, and then your goalkeeper gets hurt. Not the best start if you're the Stars, but plenty of time still here in this match to change that around and find a way to get back into this game.
Off move all the way back now to McNeil. I like his kit. What do you think? Like McNeil's kit? It's a nice kit.
Yeah, it's
very Stars like, though.
Yes, it is.
Going Jai.
We got a lot of red, white, and blue out there today.
That we do. I almost wore my USA hat today. It's home free.
America.
No Jai. Cuckoo. Still working around that back line. Detroit Union.
Detroit Union will gladly, take this possession here throughout this middle of this first half. Gladly just, try to work the ball around, keep possession, pick their moments, not have to force anything given that they've got the lead and still gaining enough possession where they're not having to just sit in and defend.
Tani. Ball looking to go over the top for Cece from Tapcham, and not enough pace on that one or height is now Wells. For the Stars will look to counter. It's a little shove in the back, but now Wells will collect his top of the 18, puts it inside the 6, and McNeil is right there. I'm not sure if they were going to call it an advantage or not, but they got down to the 18, so.
Yeah, it looked like the referee kind of had saw it. Didn't give any call for an advantage, but I don't know if too much was there to make a foul, but a good ball in there. Wells making a good run in. Can't find anybody on his cross as McNeil comes out and swallows it up.
Schneider played that into the interior of the midfield there, all the way now back to Rosen. He's got Cece on the near side. He'll go a little long and over the top. He'll head here to Workman on this near side. Rosen looking for the overlap. Oh, good defensive play by Workman right here in front of us. What's the over-under on we get hit today?
Hopefully 0.5 and it's under.
Oh, a good ball through the middle. Oh, good touch. I think Navarre might have got a piece of that. But Alexis Alex was the intended target. Got a little ball by Navarre, but I'm not sure if there's a foul was called.
Yep, he's going to give the goalkeeper a yellow card for handling the ball outside of the box. When he came out and slid out, I believe he got a hand on it. Referee kind of waited to see if there was an advantage, wanted to make sure the ball wasn't going to go out wide to one of his teammates, and he brings it back here to the top of the box, and a dangerous opportunity here for Detroit Union with a free kick just outside the top of the box.
Well, I guess my thing would be, how does that not a quote-unquote dog zone?
Definitely could be considered. I didn't see the touch exactly how it happened. I mean, the referee seemed to be right on top of it. So, maybe he just felt that it was more of an incidental or that there was nothing really deliberate in the way that it happened, I guess maybe. And, that it wasn't an intentional play, that it still was a handling, but maybe that he didn't do it with any purpose. It's a great argument, John.
This looks like Tapstrom will take this free kick up and over. Not a bad look.
The bigger concern here more for the Michigan Stars is they are now down a goalkeeper and a goalkeeper on a yellow card already, John. And we are just halfway through this first half.
So we're going to hopefully find out here momentarily how Wyatt's doing.
Should we go down to our sideline reporter, Steve Besk?
Play around with us in the back. That's Nicky.
See what the team doctors say.
He cleared up by Joshua Chun. And a ball up over. That was coming from Rana on that far side, and offside just called. Now here comes the Stars. A shot blocked by Offmu, and a shot from Wells, and that's going to go well wide. Nathan, go tap him on the shoulder and tell him to wait. Go tap that guy right there on the shoulder. Ball put back in. That's Schneider there. This ball played back to Offmu.
Union will keep possession here.
Legally, no.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, he's not playing.
Damn HIPAA. It's crazy how in the NFL. Oh, that was a strong tackle right there in front of us, and ball right in, and then cleared up by Schneider, the defender. That was Vatney there where the ball was going. Now Wells wins it. A little sloppy defensive play here from Detroit Union. We were asking the athletic trainer, what happened to the goalkeeper, and said, oh, that's a bad ball. Cece comes, and Navarre clears it out. That might hit the Porta-Johns on that far side.
Yeah, almost a terrible giveaway there for the Stars again. Navarre ends up bailing out his defense there with a bouncing ball in the back, and he just gets it up and out and clears it away. It'll be a deep throw in here for Union, but not the best start here for the Stars. Been struggling here in the back, giving too many opportunities up to Detroit Union.
Yeah, they seem a little sloppy, but again, they've only played 3 games compared to the 7 that the Union have played. Even though they haven't had a lot of success, they still played more games, more experience this season. I had a chance to talk with Kevin earlier today, and he was talking about how the Stars have been playing together for a number of years. They brought back pretty much the same squad from last year, so they have a lot of cohesiveness and continuity, which really helps with leveling up your play even early in a season. As McNeil finds Offmu here. Want to give it away here defensively as Alexis Alex. Tapsham. Back to Cuckoo. They'll try and work this out of that back line. The high press right now from the Stars, creating a little havoc back there for the Union. This ball is then switched as Cuckoo will grab it. If you're just joining us here this Thursday evening, want to say thank you. That was a good ball. Cece. Navarre, and then put away and outside for a corner kick. A goal-saving play by number 3, Nikki Gunonai, and out for a corner.
Good defensive play there. Cisse gets the ball in, gets past the goalkeeper. Really all he needs to do is collect one more touch, and he can probably knock it into that open net. But Nicky Jonas does a great job of tracking back here. Doesn't give up on the play. When his goalkeeper gets beat, he stays with it, keeps the pressure on. Detroit Union, though, earns the corner kick. Another dangerous opportunity.
Ball comes in. Navarre gets a piece of it with his fingertips, and it's good work by Vatney, and out now for a throw-in here for the Union. Thrown right into Cuckoo. Actually, that's Schneider, now Cuckoo. Wells on that far side, inside the 18 shot, McNeil rebound, and then cleared out of danger. Thrown right back in by Workman. Wyrocki was looking to line one up, and now he puts one inside and headed up there by Schneider. Escalante out wide to Rosen. Some end-to-end action here in this 28th minute.
We expected an open game, a lot of chances both ways. We've gotten that tonight. So far here, a couple early chances, a yellow card, an early goal, a couple other close opportunities. I expect a few more as this continues.
Escalante now dribbling through the middle of the park. Out wide, he had Kira, and that was broken up. It's Cuckoo, good win. He had that beautiful ball a few moments ago into Cece. It's now Cece to Escalante into Cuckoo, and out comes Navarre and slides, makes the grab. Now foul being called there. That was on Cuckoo, and ball put right back in over the top, and that's going to go right into the arms there of McNeil. It's a beautiful night here, Steve. CC almost got one there as Humphrey put it up. Vatney. It's Margulai on that far side. He goes down, and foul was called.
Sorry, John. Yeah, it is a beautiful night. I thought the moment I was about to speak, we were about to get an opportunity there for Cisse up top, and but a clear skies, not a cloud in sight, and nice little breeze.
Ball over the top for Cece. Navarre comes out, and while he likes to play it a little differently, coming out, sliding outside the box there earlier on, then let this one kind of slowly pop into the box and then catch it as it goes past him.
Yeah, I think really he didn't have much choice on that one. I think he thought there might be a little bit more pace on it. Realized that there wasn't. Had to let it come back into the box and made sure that he only handled it once it did get in the box. But offside decision negates the chance anyway there for the Union. And the Stars will battle back.
That they will, is Onai looking then for Iraqi. He'll land right there in front of Tapchum. Is now ball play to Cece, who is in an offside position, and he'll just knock this out of frustration. Get mentioned he plays for the USL 2 Flint City Bucks. Been a prominent player for them for years. Getting some extra minutes here in the Midwest Premier Soccer League as Wells looks to play that into Vatney. It's a good ball. This Cuckoo come over, and they're going to call a foul, and that's seems a little trifling right there, but nonetheless, they called it.
Cuckoo not necessarily the most thrilled there with that, but a foul nonetheless. May have been a little bit soft, but the Stars will take it. And another dangerous opportunity, almost equal to their chance on the other side of the field, almost in the same type of location, just flipped here on the near side. We'll look to see here if they can test McNeil, see if that ball goes up over the top towards that back bar. He tries to drive something near bar with maybe a near post run.
Looks as though Wairaki and Wells standing over this one. Two-man wall. Shot low, near post, deflection, bouncing around, and then hit there by Vatney, and that's going to go out and stay on the pitch for a second. Just didn't get a good piece of that one, and out for a throw-in.
Yeah, it was. We talked about what might go on there. Tried to go near post, drive it low. Actually, almost worked out. Got a missed touch. Ball bounced around, fell around to the feet of Wairaki, or Weldon just couldn't get it on frame. But good build-up and opportunity out of that free kick there for the Stars.
Good little battle there from Kira on that far side as he tumbles to the ground. And then Schneider. Now we might see a yellow card? No, just a foul. I mentioned in the pregame that Detroit Union 0-1-6. They have 4 goals for this season. They scored just 4 goals in the season. They have 1 here tonight already. This ball played low. Bounces around right there to a wide open Nikki Gonai, and that's saved by McNeil. I mean, wide open, point blank. I mean, you got to find a way to put that in.
Yeah, he did have a tough angle. He was under a bit of pressure, but McNeil comes out, kind of cuts off the angle a little bit, makes himself big, makes the save, and keeps this game 1-0 to the Union.
By Rocky. Looks to switch the point of attack, and that's going to go right to Schneider. Now Cece to Kira, out to Escalante. Actually going all the way out to Schneider. Oh, a good win from him down by the end line. Finds Escalante, who puts his far post, and head down by Workman as Tapchum now collects this. The shot from distance blocked by Vatney. Now the goal scorer, Rosen, out here to Alex. Got to watch that offsides. I think he might be off, and he is. Timing is everything.
Yeah, just maybe a half step there, as it was a good little run, as we could kind of see the build-up here from our angle as he was making the run right before the ball gets played. Just maybe a half second too late, and an offside decision there.
It's like a Mentos commercial.
I didn't know what was going on for a half second there. I was
off, new, and that's going to be played. That's a weird play.
Thought you were signaling something.
Morena. Then Rosen will find Kira. Let's go over the top for Cece, and Cece wins it. Gonai there in defense. Cece just being patient, and then gives it away.
Yeah, Don't mind him holding it up there. It shows good patience. Try to find a teammate, but and he plays that ball negative, and it's a giveaway and a lost opportunity here for the Union to win it right back.
Tani out wide to Cece, who is in offside position once again. As the Stars will bring this back in with a restart deep in their defensive third. We need to add that sparkle to our teeth, like when we do that. Almost like news team assemble. It's fantastic, my son. Got my son doing a lot of video work behind the scenes here. 25% what he does comes out to be pretty good. We're working towards 50%, Steve. We're working towards it.
He's got to film more content. At least we'll know some of it's good.
That's right. That's right. 37th minute. 1-0 score. Lone goal coming in the 3rd minute. Off the foot of Jacob Rosen. A low line shot. Far side. Assisted by number 11, Alexis Alex. And that's where things stand right now. You're watching Midwest Premier Soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
I thought you said it was Alexis.
Alexis, Alex, Alexis. I'm sorry if I screwed that up. Anything is possible. This ball over the top. It looks like that's why Rocky. A little shot. Finds the back of the net. It was actually Vatney, I believe, that got that touch. And it was. So this game is all notched up now. Stars get a goal here in the 38th minute. And that goal was scored by Matt Vatney, number 14.
Yeah, just cool, calm, and collected from Vatney there to keep the ball onto his foot. The patience to turn, find an open space, put into the back of the net, and we find ourselves all tied up at 1. Talked about those opportunities gone to waste here for Detroit Union. Whether it was the free kick up at the top of the box, an opportunity in, a chance to extend that lead and make it 2. Now they got to battle back and try to find a way to take the lead again here.
That they do. Is this? Oh, Kira almost takes away from Gonai. And out to Workman, but intercepted by Rosen. He's already got 1 in this one, maybe looking for 2. Alex Alexis. That was Morena. A good ball into Wells. That was a ball from Vatney. Ball now inside and collision there with Cuckoo and out for a corner. That was Ivase that came over.
Good ball in there from Costa Wells. Plays teammate in there into space, so just away from the goalkeeper enough where the defender had to go in hard for that challenge. Could not rely on his goalkeeper to come bail him out, but then also give his attacker plenty of opportunity to try to win it. And a corner is won here, and another chance here for the Stars, and a chance for them to possibly take that lead back and take their first lead of the game.
So now Iraqi will put this one in right in the middle of the goal and then headed up by Tapchum. And a little touch there up and over. I believe that was Christian Margalai that got a piece of that one. Might have a sub coming in here for the Stars here in a moment, maybe. It's an interesting penny. I want to thank you all for joining us here on this Thursday evening as we're covering the Michigan Stars as they play host here to Detroit Union on this Thursday evening. CC receives on that far side, but Margalai comes in and picks his pocket. Ball now all the way back to Rich Humphrey. given away to Alexis, but then Workman gets it back. Now Margolai on that far side. Knocks it out wide. It's Ivasai. Then out for a throw. Now off move. Back to McNeil. Tani out to Schneider. Into Cece. A little back heel, but Tani didn't know that was coming. Now Tapsham brings it down. He plays it to off move. Escalante, heavy touch. That was Moreno. Vatney. Can the Stars find a little magic here to end this first half? 42nd minute, 1-1 is the score. I'm sure we're going to have a couple minutes of stoppage time at least with that injury to Wyatt Chun. There's a shot from Wyrocki. Big save from McNeil, diving to his left. Ball stays on the pitch. As now Schneider will bring this up for the Union.
Big save from McNeil. Keep this game netted up at 1. Could be huge here.
Cece almost gets tripped up. Advantage called. He gets down inside the 18. Shot far post, off the post, and bounces out. What a shot from Cece. Talk about luck from the post. Keep this game 1-1. Cece looks to bring this down. He does. Top of the 18 low and in the arms of Navarre. That was Tani with the shot. Union continue to press.
Talk about that big save down at the other end from McNeil. Leads directly to the chance from Cisse. Gets down, bends the ball backside, off the bar, stays out, rebound. Another opportunity for the Union. A chance from Tani into the arms of Navarre to keep this knotted up at 1-1. But the goalkeeping here from all three goalkeepers tonight.
The posts
and the posts have been big so far.
Funny story, in my senior year of high school, we were playing in a Division I district quarterfinal. Ooh, such a tough tackle there. Now we might see a yellow card, and we will. That yellow card, I believe it goes to Schneider, and it does. But I was senior year of high school. We were in the division quarterfinals, and we were warming up for this quarterfinal game against Sterling Heights. Utica Eisenhower, Steve, and warming up, and our coach goes down to the far side and moves the goal just a smidge. When I say moves it, he moves it moves it a little bit. We don't know why, just moved it, and we ended up going into overtime, and in the second overtime, player from Eisenhower, it beats me. But it hits the post, like right at the post. And the way it bounced, and those are the posts, they had the square posts. We didn't have the round ones. Those are those nice square posts. So if it hit in the right spot, it was going to go in. It didn't matter, how much spin you put on it. But he moved the post in a way where it hit where it met the corner basically of the square, and it popped right back out into my arms. And he goes, "See, I moved the goal for you, John. I moved the goal for you." Sid didn't do that. So the post saved us. We ended up winning in a shootout in that one that game.
Are you saying you guys cheated your way to a state championship?
It was not a state championship that year. We lost in the regional semifinals to Brother Rice. But touche. Touche is the ball over the top for Cece. Out comes Navarre, aggressive as hell. As a shot is then blocked by, looked like that was blocked by Margolai. I think the center back Goinai is like, why are you coming off your line so much?
Well,
way out there.
Especially, he puts himself in a vulnerable situation. I mean, if he comes out and gets the clearance, it's exactly what he needs to be done. But if he's vulnerable there and commits a foul, and he could easily pick up his second yellow, and they're already down a goalkeeper with an injury, so he's got to be careful in that back line. There's a touch here from the Stars will give the Union a deep throw.
You bring your stuff, Steve?
No.
Didn't you bring your goalkeeper kits ready to go?
Nope. But looks like the referee's bringing it back. We have a foul that he was, I guess, going to give some advantage to, but bring it back here for the Union.
We are officially here in stoppage time. Again, we don't know how much.
I think he gave a 4 or 5 to us.
He did 4 or 5?
Yeah, he was trying to signal to us as we were calling the play.
Fair enough.
Saw it out of the corner of my eye. So I assume we'll probably have at least 4. Looks like Rosen's going to step up here and take this free kick for the Detroit Union. Have to imagine he tries to find the head of Cisse or Cuckoo here in the box.
That's not the ball he probably wanted. That's why Rocky takes a weird back heel. It's Escalante with a shot, and that goes just wide.
Not a bad look off that half volley there. Sometimes you can really hit a nice dipping ball with a lot of movement. Escalante steps up, tries to take the one-timer, puts it just wide.
We have 4 minutes of stoppage time. As Navarre will put this back in. Nick Navarre stepped in the 12th minute. Sorry, in the 12th minute to the injury to Wyatt Chun. The unlucky mishap just off the pitch. And that's the thing that I think that a lot of people don't really recognize. But when you play at a lot like a lot of the high school stadiums in the area, there's track right next to the turf.
Or more turf,
right? And ultimately, there's a situation where you come off that turf, land on a track, you get injured there. Here, there's no better way to put it. It's just along the edge of this turf field is just really crappy terrain. Just right off the edge of it, and if you come off that like he did on that little hill, you hit a divot, anything can happen. Foul was called. Restart into Cisse. He's got it. No touch. Bass Navarre, and I don't think he got a piece, but it went just wide. Now for a goal kick. It's a good look once again from Cisse, as that'll wrap up this first half. Not a bad first half for both teams, Steve.
Yeah, goals on both ends, chances from both sides. Just exactly what we thought we might see here tonight. And I expect adjustments to be made in a more exciting second half.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. That's the end of the first half. Detroit Union 1. Michigan Stars 1. You're watching Midwest Premier Soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network. We're at the half. We'll be back. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan.
Blatches with a shot low, and he makes the goal. What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Best.
Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. Full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better.
Good ball off his chest, down, save again by Heisch. He still has it, top of the 18, shot coming, and it's a goal.
How they have it is a cross coming
in. Hodgson gets a touch, he gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half. That offsides call, and there's the first goal in club history.
To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today.
Their first ball. their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Move by Wen. Up to 6. Wide open net for Koscheck. Espinosa gets a head on it. Will that go in? And it does. Shot. And that goes off the post and in. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. That might be a good to be
That's the goal of the week.
Wow.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75. Velasquez, shot, and that goes off the post and in. Fix. Oh, good move by Wen. Puck to 6, wide open net for Koscheck, and that's goal number 2. Now wide to the Hodgson, inside the 18. Let's put it cross to Steinwasser, saved by Solly.
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty. My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo.
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
Welcome back here into the Michigan Star Sports Complex in Washington, Michigan. My name's Jonathan Turner, alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Bask. We are at halftime here right now. 1-1 the score. Early in the 3rd minute, Jacob Rosen from Alex Alexis went up 1-0, and then they got on the board. Michigan Stars did in the 38th minute off a goal from number 14, Matt Vatney, and that's where this half and this game finished in scoring in the first half. Don't go anywhere. 45 more minutes of action. You're watching live soccer, Midwest Premier League on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food,
brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Every generation knows where to go when their car gets dirty. And every generation understands the timeless family tradition of Jack's Car Wash. Families know that a clean car by Jack's just rides better.
Shot, and that goes off the post and in.
Oh, good move by Wen.
Pucks to 6, wide open net for Fox, Jack, and that's goal number 2.
How wide did the option inside the 18?
Let's put it cross to Steinwasser, saved by Sully.
And welcome back into the Michigan Star Sports Complex here in Washington Township, Michigan. Welcome my broadcast partner, Steve Besk. I'm Jonathan Turner. We welcome you back here into our makeshift broadcast booth here on the grass, right off center here of the field at the Michigan Star Sports Complex, Steve.
Yeah, and been entertained so far here with the first 45. Up and down, lots of action. Unfortunately, an injury which forced the Stars into an early goalkeeping change right there after the goal was conceded. But they responded well, found a way to get back into this game and tie things up with that goal in like the 38th minute there from Vatney, which has us locked up here at 1 with everything to play for in the second half. Detroit Union will look and try to find that elusive first victory of the season, while the Stars will try to continue their ways and find, hopefully for them, another chance here to pick up 3 points, John.
Yeah, and I had a chance to talk with Wyatt Sean here just a few moments ago, and he had mentioned that it's a high ankle sprain, when he came off that field, just when you get past the turf and onto the grass area, it's concrete strip, and he says his left foot kind of stuck on that, and then his right foot got caught in the terrain of that field part there, and he got a high ankle sprain. So obviously his night is done, but Navarre came in, and he's held his own, right? Navarre has done his job, for the most part, and aside from him, I would say being a little overly aggressive, that might be him maybe part of the nerves of being thrown in as a backup goalkeeper only like 10 minutes into a game. That's not an easy place to kind of come into, but nonetheless, he's done his job, and I'm really impressed with the Detroit Union and their transitional play, especially the build-up from out on that wide side that you've been seeing from Schneider and Cuckoo, playing the ball into CC on the ground, not over the top, mainly on the turf. It's done a great job, and then you got the off play with Kira, and then Alexis as well, and then the right back Jacob Rosen making his way up, more playing a wing back role, right? But getting up, and he drove that goal early on in 3 minutes into the game, and but I'm impressed with Detroit Union so far.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch the game and you just looked at the teams individually, it would be hard pressed to say that one of these teams is sitting at the bottom of the table, without a win, with a negative 18 goal differential, because they just don't look that same side here. They are playing well, attacking well, providing plenty of dangerous opportunities that are forcing the Stars to have to defend in tight areas, and forced to have to defend. And we saw the goalkeeper Nick Navarre come into this game already pick up a yellow card. So for Detroit Union, keep playing those balls in over the top, keep forcing the goalkeeper to have to make those tough decisions, whether to come out or stay back, because for their sake, they've got nothing to lose. They're already at a point in the season where you're playing for pride at this point, right? And so keep pressuring and force the Stars, who are at home under that more pressure, to get those points and try to stay atop the table. So nothing to lose for the Union. So I expect an exciting here 45 minutes, second 45 minutes, and a lot of action, and I'm looking forward to it here, John.
Me as well. As let's take a look here at the promo for the upcoming UPSL final here on Saturday evening, right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Kickoff at 8:30 p.m. Detroit is a city built on toughness, grit, culture, and history.
Oh, what a good ball to Barista. One time in the net, goal!
For a lot of people, soccer is not just a sport, it's a way of life.
Opportunity. Shot low, and it goes in! The tie, cuts it back, shot, finds the back of the goal. Puts the icing on the cake here at Hurley Field. Shot, far post, off the post.
Detroit United versus Cedars FC for the Spring Midwest East UPSL Championship. Kickoff this Saturday night, only on the Michigan Soccer Network. Time now, and here we are, doing it for the first time here tonight on June 6th. Welcome you back into Michigan Stars Sports Complex here, and I love what we do here, Steve. I love that we are able to, bring games that maybe otherwise wouldn't be seen here on the network. And I mean, let's be honest, there's not a lot of places or not say companies, but people that can bring like what we're doing, to an environment where we are right now. I mean, we are at 30 Mile Road here out in Washington Township. It's service out here is not good. There's really not a place to put a camera. I mean, we're doing something really special. At least I think we are.
100%. If people were able to see a full 360 of where we are right now, and the limitations that we might have, I'd be awfully impressed to know what is capable in these situations. But nonetheless, we are about to bring you some second half action here from Washington Township, and the Michigan Stars and Detroit Union looking for another thrilling 45 minutes.
That they are, as the teams are getting back up here on the pitch. Looks as though, it looks like Morena, his night is done. And again, we mentioned earlier that if you hear that hum, it's the generator kicking in. We do have a generator here this afternoon to help us bring you power. Otherwise, I'd have to run about 300 yards of electricity from that box all the way over there by that picnic table. Steve.
A little difficult.
We did it last year. And I got enough of the cable. I think I can make it happen.
Glad we don't have to find out.
I know, right? Want to remind you that the Stars are in the red kits going left to right on your screen, and the Union in all white kits going right to left. Kickoff here by the Stars, and we are now back underway. Second half action here live from the Michigan Stars Sports Complex in Washington Township alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk. I'm Jonathan Turner. Welcome back to second half action. Now Margolai up for Wells. What a good ball. McNeil. Wells gets a touch on it, and now Rosen will look to clear this up, but he does.
Pressure there. McNeil comes out. Wells gets the touch first. Gets past the goalkeeper, but goes too far wide. No chance to recover it for Wells.
Wells comes down the ball again. The Stars looking here to start fast by Rocky. Escalante there to defend. Ball into Wells. And then goes to Escalante. And now Vatney. He scored the goal in the first half for the Stars. Then ball now back to Cuckoo. Looking to play here to Cece, and that's been Cece's got the speed as Margalai all the way back to Navarre. It's Vatney, a good little turn, and in comes Schneider, and that'll go out for a throw-in. Sun starts to set here behind us. Looks as though we did have a sub come on here. Alex Zalsenzi? Zalsenzi. Now CC finds Escalante. CC puts us inside the 18, and then Going Howe will play it out wide. That was Joshua Chun to make a little spin move and all for a throw-in. Cuckoo. Escalante. Given away and intercepted, broken up by Tant. Ball kind of bouncing around. Real no possession here in the second half, Steve. At least not yet.
Yeah, I think both teams tried to make some adjustments, come out to try to make their imprint on this second half, to play with some speed, to try to play at a higher pace. And right now you're just seeing too many turnovers here in the midfield. Probably just a product of trying to force a little bit too much. But as they settle into this half here, I expect more chances to develop as things settle down and settle into this second half.
Oh, Navarre almost misplayed that, but does find Margali on this far side, near side. Cece there to defend. Ball then cleared out and almost hit it, Steve. It was close.
Close.
All up the line, and it just goes out. That was intended for the substitute, Alex Zalsenzi. Humphreys looks for Wairaki. And Cece plays a good ball into Escalante. And up here for Kira, who just can't bring it in.
Just out of touch there for Aiden Kira here up the left side. It's a good ball in there from CC, and just a wasted counter-attack there for Detroit Union. So we're going to have a foul here on Aiden and Kira. Came in hard on that challenge. Vatney, our goal scorer, was on the wrong end of that tackle there. Although both guys look to be up and okay. We'll have a free kick for the Stars here coming out of the back.
That is right. As going on, we'll take this free kick. Finds Humphreys. Work this around. Back to Humphreys. That was from Wells. The back heel there by Chun, and being held up on that far side by the Union. I believe that was Tani that held him up. Ball switched all here to Nikki Gona. Oh, this is dangerous. You got Cece now with a lot of green space. Oh, a good ball into the 6 and then cleared out by Workman. That was a dangerous play.
Tried to find Kira and a slotted little outside of the football in. Gets cleared away there, but Cece broke away there with plenty of green space in front of him, like you said. Chance to drive towards goal. didn't end up getting an attack or a shot on target. But Detroit Union continues their pressure, forcing the Stars to have to defend more than they expected to here tonight, I'm sure.
It's Kira now with a shot from distance. A diving save to his left for Navarre. Looks as that ball went out, or maybe it was offsides, and it was. What a great shot there by Kira, but an even better save by the diving Navarre.
Good shot from distance, lifts his head up, finds a space, tries to find that bottom right corner, but Nick Navarre was too quick for it, gets down and over, makes the save, keeps this thing tied up here at 1.
Stars looking to work, build this out of the back. Ball up over now. This is Schneider. Crossed inside the box. That's headed back smartly there into the hands of Navarre. Ball played back now here to Cuckoo. Vatney was there to defend, and up the line it goes. Cece keeps that on. What a well-played ball by him, and now top of the 18 for Escalante. Bounces around right to Vatney. And then over the top, Rosen's there, and he makes – that's a good move. It's a really good move.
Really sold playing the ball back there to his goalkeeper, the forward bit.
And look at this. Ball put over for Cece. Wide open net under the arms of Navarre, and goal number 2.
Lovely ball across. Cisse makes no mistake about it. Ball comes right to his left foot, buries it into the back of the net under the diving arms of Nick Navarre. And Detroit Union restore their 1-goal lead. 2-1 to Detroit Union here in the 54th minute.
I want to see the assist came from. So a good ball. Believe that was assisted there by Alex Alexis. It was. That's his second assist of the game. A well-slotted ball across the top of the base of the 12, and CC has a wide open net. Navarre almost got, I mean, he got a piece of it. But that's a hard one to save if you're Navarre.
Yeah, and Alex Alexis plays a beautiful ball across. Ball played with great pace. CC makes a great run. Times his run beautifully. Gets the finish. Navarre does get the touch, but not enough to keep it out of the back of the net. And Detroit Union find themselves back in the lead here.
Shea Shastari just chimes in. What's up, Shea, man? Haven't called your name in a minute. Saying let's go, Justin. Talk about Workman on that far side. For ball of the top. Now CC will look to run onto it as Margalai gets ahead on it for the Stars.
Good work there from CC. Recognizes the touch from Margalaj, who made a good defensive play, and we'll see it out for a corner kick. Third of the game here for the Union. Chance to maybe extend that lead now that they've just got it back. They're going to try to find a way to get 3 points tonight. They're going to have to build more than a 1-goal lead here, as we know the Stars can be dangerous.
CC puts us one in the mix. Near post, get a head on it. Believe that was off Moo and then cleared out. If he gets a better head on that one's a goal. I mean, you could see it from here. Just if he gets a good flick on it, that could go far post. Just didn't get enough of it.
Yeah, had the right line. Just enough defensive pressure. Forces the header off target.
Now CC, it's Margalai there shielding it out as looks like that is going to go out for a goal kick. And then it does. You know, when you're a team that hasn't won a game, like the Union have, and after playing 7 games, you've got nothing to prove, but you can play with a chip on your shoulder. You can play a little more physical. You can play a little. Hey, what do you have to lose? You've already lost. I mean.
Yeah, we talked about a little bit in the first half about playing with pride and something that they're going to continue to do. Is I believe a yellow card was issued there. I think to Jacob Rosen, our goal scorer. I believe Jacob Rosen picked up the yellow. However, we talked about Union with playing with enough pride and something that they were going to continue to do all night. And that's something that they will continue to play with, and something that is the reason that they find themselves in the lead here tonight. Is they haven't stopped playing from the get-go tonight. They have played with a high intensity, creating chances. They did concede the goal towards the end of the first half, but they've been. I really think they've been the better side tonight, John.
Yeah, they've been the more dangerous team. Their build-up in transition has been spectacular. I mean, CC has made a dramatic, change to this offense. And the balls in from Cuckoo have been. I mean, and Alex Alexis. I mean, they played very, very well. Workman for the Stars. Workman for the Stars has done a good job tonight as well. But right now you're just finding success. Executing on these opportunities. So far, the Union have scored half their goals tonight for the season here in this game. So they're doing well. As Chase Stars, that's my cousin. Well, that's Jason Workman's his cousin. It's been a long time. I haven't called. I mean, I think I called his name early in the season. We did when he played against FK Olympic for the Nationals.
Yep.
Back on the 20th of April. Played in that first half. Shea Shastari did, and now looks like we're going to get a restart here finally. Not sure what was the delay.
We did have a player down. There was a player down. I think it was going to be Wells, Costa Wells here, who's coming off.
Costa Wells did step off. Do you know who went on? 15.
One we don't have a name attached to, because unidentified players are my favorite players.
They're mine too, Steve. I enjoy it. We thoroughly enjoy.
Of course we do.
That aspect of our jobs. Like I said, man, if we ever are in a room together with like ESPN or Fox, and they're like, "Hey, what are your biggest challenges?" Well, we've already gone through them all.
True.
I mean, we're ready. Just put us in. I mean, let's do this. So, because we basically have it down. It's there's no way Chapman and Twellman will be dealing with roster changes like we're dealing with on a regular basis. Their heads would spin.
Agreed. They might just walk off.
They might. Twellman would quit. Hey, Dave. Who's 15 for the Stars? What? Yeah, but who is it? Who's 15? I don't have him on a roster. Sorry, we're trying to figure out who 15 is. This ball's played back to Margalai. Played into the interior. That's Vatney. And this is the Phantom player. Thank you. Yeah, it's Janru. Janru. It's number 15. There we go. It's half the battle. We won the battle, Steve.
We did.
We got the name.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's one of the benefits of being so close to the field is why Rocky looks to play this inside the box, and looks to be headed back to the goalkeeper. That's a dangerous play, but looks as though that's Cuckoo down right now. It is. Cuckoo's down on the ground right there at the top of the box.
think it's Ofemu, is it?
So I was having a conversation with my best friend the other day.
Yeah, it's not Cuckoo. I think it's Alex Ofemu. Sorry, John.
No, you're fine. I thought I saw a 2, so it's.
2's helping him stretch. So.
He is now, correct. You're right. They could have reversed roles. You don't know. Did you see him move at all? I mean, I believe you're right, by the way. That is. But I was just gonna say, I was talking with my best friend, and he's got the play Xbox, the newest version, whatever, and he was talking about how he's got like this thing he pays monthly. He gets access to the unlimited downloads or whatever, how it works.
Sure.
But he was talking about how there's a new version of the old version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. Have you heard about that at all?
I have not heard of a new version.
Yeah, so it's like they updated the graphics, but it's the same game, just updated version, graphics and everything.
Okay.
That played back in the 90s.
Like the Turtles in Time arcade style game?
Not like the arcade one, but the one that was actually on, I think, the NES's or back in the day. And he was talking about how awesome that game was. I brought that up because I'm a gamer myself. I like to play little games. Steve, are you a gamer?
Yes. Probably in the last 12 to 18 months has probably been the least amount of gaming I've done in the last 30 years. But I do enjoy. I currently don't even have. But the only working system I have right now is a PlayStation 3.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So not exactly the newest model of anything. But my old roommate had a PS4, then a PS5, and an Xbox. So I never had to buy the system.
Oh wow! Giveaway here now, Kira.
I just bought a controller in the game.
Now by the end line, puts it across. And that's shot over there by Alex Alexis. What is that?
That is a big bug.
That thing is huge.
Coming straight towards my face.
Is it still flying around?
Well, John, I don't know if you have seen this in stores, but I recently visited a Best Buy, which is funny in itself because couldn't tell you last time I walked into a Best Buy. They don't sell CDs and DVDs anymore, by the way.
They do not.
No,
they do
it's
not.
like home appliances, right?
Yep.
Well, upon walking in there, they do have a video game section, but what they sell is a standalone in-home arcade game.
Oh, I've seen that.
They have the Simpsons. They have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtle in Time. They've got a couple of them, and they're like $500-700. And well, let's just say I did legitimately think about how I would have to explain that purchase if I came home with a Turtles in Time arcade game, but I thought better of it, and I put it on my wish list for Santa for next year.
Well, there you go. Oh, by the way, you're right. I just like you haven't played. Normally, I would. My friend and I would be playing, Friday and Saturday nights, little FIFA.
Yep.
But we haven't been able to do that because every Friday and Saturday and Sunday night, and the occasional Thursday night, we do this. So
you get to call real FIFA.
It's right. It's true.
Live FIFA. That's how I practice. You didn't know this, but before I ever did a game, I used to just call games all the time when I was playing FIFA.
There you go. It was Vatney.
It was a lot easier because I knew the players.
Up the line and all put in, and
all the players had numbers, and they were on a roster, and
yes.
It was easy. And sometimes they'd show up on the screen. It was really easy.
You could even create your own player if you want.
Yeah, and then even when they got the ball, put their name right underneath them. It makes it real easy.
They had a star as well. Pull out for a corner here for the Stars. Trying to knock on the door here to tie this thing up. 66th minute. Storyline on this one, the Stars coming in this one 3-0, undefeated in their first 3 games. Union coming in this one 0-1-6. This ball's played. This goes long. Climb the ladder. They did.
Yeah, right in front of the referee there, going up, trying to gain the advantage, a clear push in the back, trying to go up and over the top, and that one will get called most times.
Look at that on Twitter. Talking turtle games, excellent choice in games.
Can't go wrong with some turtle in time.
No, man. Well, if you're anyone who's in the age of between the age of 38 and 42, you probably, thoroughly enjoyed those games. I remember having a Game Boy and playing Home Alone on that damn thing.
Man.
I remember playing, what was it? I'm thinking about this back in 2000 when the Xbox first came out.
Yep.
That was when they had the 2K football, right? Remember that with Peyton Manning on the cover of it, or whatever?
Oh yeah, I owned a Sega Dreamcast, and it was one of the first that came out with NFL 2K. They also had the NBA 2K.
Remember in that game though, in the NFL game, you could actually be like a running back, and they'd have like the camera view inside the running back view.
Yep.
First they ever had. That is a shot. CeCe now, top of the 18 for the Union, still has it. Now finds Kira down by the end line. He goes down, and referee says no. Keep playing. All then played out here, Gonru. Snyder there was to defend. Margulai up the line and finally out of touch. The Union continue to impress with their presence here and this unrelenting pressure in the second half. Down goes Escalante. A foul is called. About 34 yards away from goal. Like I went to 34, not 35.
I think you're spot on. It's like someone put a rangefinder in your inside your head. I was about to ask you how you knew it was 34 yards. Actually.
I don't know.
You just got it right.
Well, 15.
You start counting the colored panels on the turf.
Ball in from Schneider. Navarre is right there, and it's right into his hands, uncontested. Once again, here come the Union. That's Rosen, and he puts it inside. Navarre now will throw this out immediately to Gonru. We like to have fun while we do this, so if you don't like us talking about turtles, then...
Cowabunga, dude.
And pizza ball in. That's a good ball.
It was 19.
That was Malachi.
John Malachi just couldn't get the right touch there, but Stars keep pressing here with just over 20 minutes to go. Still chance in this game to find an equalizer. Potentially still time to find an equalizer and a winner here. Got to get one before the other, but still chances here testing McNeil in the back here for Detroit Union.
Now Escalante will fight to get this ball back. Now Vatney in a shot, save. Wow, McNeil. That happened so fast.
Yeah, point blank there right on McNeil. Shot in. He didn't even have time to move his second hand over. Was able to just throw that right paw up, get a hand on it, knock it out for a corner kick. But a great opportunity for the Stars here with a chance to tie it up. But Cullen McNeil coming up with a big save, preserving that lead here for the Detroit Union.
Special treat here on Saturday night, Steve, is my wife Bianca will be on the air talking about Granite City.
Tonight?
No, on the air on Saturday.
Oh, on Saturday night.
Yeah. His ball comes in and goes far post. A little head on that. Just misses the goal.
Are we interviewing her, or is she doing a live commercial? What's going on? Are we going to just have her live in the booth?
She's going to live in the booth with us talking about Granite City. We're going to have a conversation. I think why not? What better time than during a UPSL final to talk about Granite City and the great food. We've had a chance to eat there me and you once. I eat there quite a bit. They got a great brunch on Sunday mornings.
9-2.
9-2. But no, they do good work there, and it's now Workman. Oh, Vatney goes down. That's a dangerous tackle, and that's a yellow card to Kevin Tapchum.
Yeah, he comes in, slides in from behind. It's a real dangerous tackle there as he takes down Vatney. Stars are in a free kick here.
You know, back in the day, that used to be a red card. You know what I mean? Anytime a slide tackle came in directly from behind like that, it was like an automatic red.
Yeah, we didn't have as experienced referees at the time. Either that or the laws of the game weren't as clear, maybe.
But I do believe it was. I mean, they had it was in the book. If you come in from behind,
yep.
Automatic red. Shot from distance, that's blocked. I think it's Escalante. They got a piece of that, and out for a throw-in here on this near side by Rocky, taking that kick for the Stars. 73rd minute. 2-1 is the score. Oh, that was a good play by Vatney. Inside for Zelesny, and that's going to go out now, I believe, for a corner kick. Scoring coming in the 3rd minute from Jacob Rosen from the Union. Then in the 38th minute, a goal by Matt Vatney. And then in the 54th minute, not 57th, 54th, Cece. Amadou Cece giving the Union the lead. By Rocky puts this one in for the Stars. Goes past just Humphreys there. Is now Margolai will collect this down by the end line, back inside the 18 and into the arms of McNeil as it went out for a goal kick.
During that last out of bounds, we had a substitution for the Stars. Number 20, Victor Junkai, coming into the game for David Avasai for the Stars.
Ball now from McNeil out wide. Rodrigo Gatan now is in for Union as well. I believe, did Rosen come off?
I believe he must. I don't think so. I think that's still Rosen playing right back out there on the far side.
I just saw number 3 now on the pitch as Kira for the Union. Keeps going strong. Plays it out wide to Escalante, who was in an offside position. Yeah, I do see Rosen still too. I just trying to figure out where. Maybe 3 stepped in then for Offmu. I think he did.
Yeah, I think so.
Thought you were my spotter, Steve.
Trying.
Sconru intercepted there by Cuckoo. Plays a beautiful ball into CC. Down in the 18. Good work there by Christian Margolai to shut down CC on that counterattack. That's a goal-saving play there for Margolai.
Yeah, great job to track back. Cisse had him beat, had the run in, but Margolai did a good job to track back, keep putting the pressure on, and Navarre comes up with the save.
Now Schneider Escalante just slips there. Good stop there by Dan Chun, head coach of the Stars. Still has it. Kira.
Good play from Navarre there. Cisse would have been offside anyway if it gets through, but Navarre does a good job there to step out of his box, play that ball with his feet to get a clearance, not knowing that the attacker was offside there.
Just about 13 minutes to go here, plus stoppage time. 77th minute is this ball kind of there for Gonru, and now Tapsham out wide here to Schneider. Kira backheels this for Escalante and then knocked back. And the Stars here looking to find some offense here in the second half. Detroit Union defense has really closed them down.
Yeah, like I said, we talked about it at the half. We talked about it throughout the second half. They haven't, their record doesn't appear with the, to be matching up with the team that we see here before us. They've been a very improved side. Things seem to be maybe going their way tonight, but they're a good competitive side, and they're not going to concede easily here. So the Stars are going to have to work hard and find a bit of something special here if they're going to want to find a way back into this game and tie this thing up.
That's for sure. Is Gonru now the shot and right into the arms of McNeil. So roll that right out. Catan will work this around that back line. Finds Kira. He goes down. That's Workman who took him. Oh, number 20. I apologize.
Victor Junkai.
Yeah, Victor Junkai. Thank you. Steps on the pitch and takes out Kira real quick. Escalante over the top for Alexis, and offside is called.
Yeah, I tried to play quick there. Union thought they might have a break. Alexis was in, but started his run just a bit early. Good high line there from the Stars, and defensively.
That was Workman. Ball now Rosen on that far side. Salchenzi. Rosen. Now what a touch. I smell bug spray off in the distance. We should offer like 7D or 5D. It smells. Right, Steve, as part of our broadcast? What do you think?
If any of my friends are listening, they know where I'm about to go with this. John, I have two fears in life. One are monkeys with guns. The other one is smell-o-vision.
Oh, boy. Why Rocky's going to take this restart about 23 yards out. As the ball comes in, bounces around, and back of the net it goes. I don't think it touched anyone.
I think there may have been a small touch from Zelensky as the ball came across. I'm not sure if he got the touch or not, but the Stars will take it either way. We're going to try to see here on the replay if we can see if there was a touch. As this ball got played in. Yeah, I think there was a small touch there from Alex Zelensky.
As well, the Union come right back down.
And tie this game up. It's just we were talking about plenty of time left for the Stars, and they have knotted this one up at 2.
80th minute goal.
We'll get back to my fears some other day on another podcast. But I actually.
Oh, a ball in for Alexa. He goes down. Referee says no.
Looked to be a very close timing in the way that tackle happened. I think the referee's going to say that they either must have come together at the exact same time or that the goalkeeper actually did win the ball first because he was right on top of it, immediately said no penalty.
Well, he was right there. I'm going to go with him.
Yeah, I'm going to trust his judgment there. He was just a mere maybe 5-7 yards right behind the play. So he had the cleanest look at it on what happened there, and we remain knotted up at 2. Just under 10 minutes to go here.
That was Zelensky. Junkai. Good win by Escalante. That's Kira. Kira picked his pocket. And now here comes the Stars. McNeil's able to get a grab on that one, as that was number 19 for the Stars. Malachi.
All Cisse's in.
Yes, he is, and offside is called once again.
Oh, we're going to have a little extracurricular activities here as the referee's having to separate Cisse and a few of the Michigan Stars defenders. Cisse was not happy with the offside decision as it was made. Some words were exchanged with some defenders there, but again, the referee right there on top of it to make sure that nothing else comes from it. We're going to have a restart here with a free kick coming out of the back for the Stars.
The tweets continue to come in as Jeffrey says, "Damn it, Ken, the Stars scored after you tweeted." We're going to see a sub coming in here for the Stars. It's number 6, Quinn Grobel. Steve, what are your plans this weekend?
Well, John, we've got a couple games to call on Saturday.
That we do.
I got signed up to do a Pilates by the pool class.
Oh.
Beforehand on Saturday. So,
Why Rocky over the top there. Salchenzi. Vatney goes down. He says no. It's no calls on both sides. Now, Alexis to Kira. Back to Alexis. End-to-end action here to end this one as Alexis down and puts the ball into Navarre's arms down near the end line. It's not a bad match here, Steve.
Yeah, no, two penalty claims here in the last couple minutes, one on each end. Again, referee right on top of both of them, signaling no penalty. Really letting the players decide this one here tonight. And I don't disagree with either call. I think they're just two good plays, good hard tackles, and I think you got them both right, to be fair.
Gonru gets it back. Out to Zelchenzi for the Stars. Collects it down by the end line. Got Wyrocki far post. That's blocked there by Gatan. And out for a throw-in with just 6 minutes to go in this one.
Not a whole lot of time left, but plenty of time left here for either side to find a winning goal.
Humphreys there. Wins that ball before Alexis does. Oh, the ball over the top for Malachi and for Gonru. The flag went up, but clearly both were in an offside position.
Another tight decision. We've had several offside decisions tonight that have been very tight on both ends.
CC now on this near side for the Union against Christian Margolai, and he holds up. The back and forth on Twitter right now is epic. As Schneider will throw this one in, looking for Kira. Then Escalante gets a touch on it. Not a touch for a throw-in here on this near side. We need these guys to tweet in every one of our games. Iraqi finds Vatney and Escalante go at it. Good battle, but Escalante keeps going. Junkai is there for the Stars. And this plate is interior. Kevin taps him from distance. It's up and over. Going to have to do better than that to get by Navarre here on this evening.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few good chances, a lot of great chances, some big saves. But that shot from distance there, going to have to be a bit more quality to beat either goalkeeper from that kind of distance here tonight.
Navarre will put this back in here with just about 4 minutes to play plus stoppage time. Chenzi brings it down, scored the game-tying goal here off a beautiful ball from Wyrocki. Kind of reminds you of the old Thomas Holmstrom days, right, where just stand right in front of the net, just get a little deflection, and it goes.
Old Dino Cicerelli type goal.
Yeah. Scrappy, but hey, it works.
They all count the same, right, John?
That they do. That's why we always say get it in the mixer, man, because, ball bouncing around, anything can happen.
Yeah, especially when we see these free kicks in dangerous areas from maybe a tight angle, and teams got to try to get too cute with it sometimes and pass the ball around, but never end up with a chance on goal because they're trying to do other things. So it's best sometimes to just get it into the mix, force the goalkeeper and defense to have to react.
Well, that might be a good ball. That was a ball from Schneider, then cleared out. By Gonai. If you're just joining us, 2-2 is the game you're watching. Midwest Premier Soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk, I'm Jonathan Turner, bringing you all the action here this Thursday evening. '88th minute is Navarre puts that back in, and wow. This ball now played over the top. It's Melikai. Now they're calling a foul there on the Stars, Melikai. I think that was Gatan a moment ago that came down hard on the back. One of the Star players. And then Kira over the top. Now another foul now called. Speaking of an injury, it looks like a player down here on this near side. It's number 3, Nikki Granite.
Yeah, I think it was a late tackle there from Alex Alexis in challenging there on that clearance. Must have clipped him late, as I couldn't see it down here in this near corner, but looks like he's up and okay, and free kick for the Stars.
We are in the 90th minute. Union continue to press. Kira plays it in the inside to Tony. And now Alexis across the box looking for Cece, headed out there by Margalai. Now ball comes back to Tony. Gonru. Good effort by Gonru now. Oh, good. Picked his pocket was Tony. Now Cece on that far side. We are officially in stoppage time now. Chenzi. Tapcham. Out wide here to Schneider. And then to Kira. Tani. Union here looking to get their first win of the season They've got one tie so far. They've been the better team tonight here as this ball is switched far side to Alexis. Alexis, top of the 18. Now play to Tapsham, who was in an offside position.
Good work there from Alexis on that outside, working to drive to get the ball in, losing it, getting it back. Fortunately, his teammate in an offside position there.
It's now Schneider up the line, looking for Cece. Cece gets by Junkai, and now here come Union once again.
Come back to the foul on Cuckoo.
Played immediately here to Escalante. Wasting no time are the Union here, looking to get a game-winning goal here with moments to go in this game. 2-2 draw right now as it stands. Kira. And Humphreys wins the ball as it's back to him. And then cleared out. Ball goes long. Salchesny there. Good switch. Gatan. Salchesny. Shot blocked by McNeil. That was a dangerous opportunity in stoppage time that almost gave the Stars the victory.
Big save from McNeil. Keeps this tied, and Detroit Union still has hope. If they can try to find a last-second chance to find a winner, still time left, coming off that big save there from Cullen McNeil.
Now Vatney. He's got Cuckoo there to defend. And he's still going strong. He's got a goal in this one. Inside the box and just goes over. I believe that was Zalchesny that got a shot. We had the entire bench of the Stars standing up in front of us. So we couldn't see anything.
Opportunity gone wasted there. An opportunity for Alex Zalchesny. Goes up and over the top. Stars keep pressing.
That they do is Gonru will throw this one in. Escalante wins, and Schneider now will look to clear this up, and he does. Humphrey wins it, and now Kira will bring it down. Counterattack here for the Union. Oh, a good ball. Kira goes down. Alexis collects this, now makes a good move inside the box. Cece tries to bring it down. He does, and a save by Navarre.
Can't be much time left here as you hear the Stars bench urging their goalkeeper to play this one quickly. And that's the final whistle, John.
That it is, as this game will end in a 2-2 draw.
Like we said from the get-go, we thought it would be exciting from both ends, both teams with chances. We did get a lot of that tonight. Detroit Union took the lead twice, but was unable to hold that lead either time as the Michigan Stars battled back in both occasions, eventually to tie this thing up at 2, and that's where we stand. Points shared today, a draw here in the Midwest Premier League.
That it is. The final score in this one, Detroit Union 2, Michigan Stars 2. Don't go anywhere. We come back, we'll wrap this one up, have a couple interviews here with some players from Michigan Stars. You're watching and watched live soccer coverage here, Midwest Premier Soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan. Blatch has a shot low, and he makes the goal. What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Best. Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better.
Good ball off his chest. Down. Save again by Heisch. What a...
He still has it. Top of the 18. Shot coming. And it's a goal.
How they have it is a cross coming in. Hodgson gets a touch. He gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half. That offsides call. And there's the first goal in club history.
To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today.
Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at KickstartToddlerSoccer.com.
Move by Wen. Puck to 6. Wide open net for Koscheck. Espinosa gets a head on it. Will that go in? And it does. Shot. And that goes off the post and in. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That might be a good pass for Fonte.
That's the goal of the week.
Wow. Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Velasquez. Shot. And that goes off the post and in. 6. Oh, good move by Wen. Puck to 6. Wide open net for Koscheck. And that's goal number 2. Now wide to the Hodgson. Just inside the 18. Let's put it cross to Steinwasser. Saved by Solly.
Welcome back into Michigan Star Sports Complex here in Washington Township, Michigan. We just wrapped this game up. 2-2 draw, the final score. In the first half, Detroit Union got on the board in the 3rd minute off of a ball from Jacob Rosen driven low into the far post, assisted by Alex Alexis. And then we had to finish the half 1-0. And then in the 54th minute, goal coming. In the 38th minute, the first half, we went to a 1-1 draw. I apologize. Number 14, Matt Vatney scored the tying goal. And then in the second half, in the 54th minute, number 18, Amadou Cisse, assisted by none other than Alex Alexis. And then it got all tied up in the 80th minute, scored by Alex Zalchesny and assisted by number 17, Damian Wyrocki, and that's how this game ended, Steve.
Yeah, back and forth action all night. Stars had to come back in 2 different instances tonight, but they showed their resiliency and showed why they're sitting towards the top of the table, because they're finding ways to get points here early in the season for them playing catch-up as far as games played, but another case where Detroit Union just wasn't able to hold on to those points.
Yeah, and in a moment we're gonna bring in the goal scorer, Matt Vatney. We're gonna also bring in the goalkeeper who placed Wyatt Shawn in the 12th minute in that injury. We're gonna talk to Navarre coming in that moment to be able to step up. Not an easy feat to say the least. He ended up coming up big a number of times tonight here for the Stars, keep this game where it was and ultimately a draw. He did his job, so we're going to bring him in here in a moment. But first up, we're going to bring in Matt Vatney, the goal scorer. Scored the goal for the Stars in the 38th minute.
Stars player number 14, goal scorer tonight, Matt Vatney. Matt, welcome in. Talk about tonight's game. Obviously, you went down twice on 2 different occasions, had to battle back to get that tie. What was the message at halftime, and what propelled you guys throughout that second half?
We knew we didn't start very well. That third minute goal really just kind of took the wind out of our sails, but we went down a lot earlier this season, so we knew we could get back into the game. And I think getting that goal before halftime really took some momentum into it. And then once we got there, it's like, all right, guys, let's get at least a point out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you guys showed a lot of resiliency today. Talk about moving forward in the rest of the season. What's your guys' mindset here moving forward? As you're about almost halfway through this season now.
I think we started off really well. I don't think we could have started any better from a team's perspective, but we just have to keep continuing it, and just every game it's going to be a battle. There's going to be no easy games in this league, so just one game at a time and just focus on the next one.
Alrighty, well, thank you for joining us, Matt. Congratulations on the goal, and best of luck next week.
Appreciate it.
And now we're going to be joined by Michigan Stars goalkeeper Nick Navarre. Nick, welcome in.
Thank you for having me.
Nick is coming from 2 goalkeepers, John and myself. It's never easy to be playing the backup role when the game starts, and within the first 10-15 minutes realize you got to get your stuff back together, and after what seemed to be a backup role when you warm up, having to jump in the pipes early and often, and then getting tested quite early and often as well. Talk about your mindset coming into the game, knowing that obviously Wyatt goes down with an injury, not the most ideal situation, but knowing that you got to step in for your team. Talk us through kind of what was going on in your mind when you had to be called in.
Yeah, it all starts with the mentality stuff. You always got to keep your head straight, because you got to be prepared to go in whenever. And unfortunate for Wyatt, I had to step in early on, as you said, and the mentality is, let's just keep it out of the net. Let's try to go forward. Let's see if we can get one back, which we did, and go from there.
Yeah, and you were busy tonight getting tested with several shots in, several crosses in, recorded 8 saves in the night. You were off your line a lot. Some plays outside the box, some plays where you had to make some plays. Talk about is that your style? Are you quite an aggressive goalkeeper coming off your line there when needed to help your back line?
Yeah, absolutely. And we all know Manuel Neuer. I take a lot of I can't even think of the words.
From him.
Yeah, cues would be a good word from him, and trying to stay off my line. And I saw that my defenders were playing a little high today, and I was just making sure I had their backs, waiting to pounce on balls when I needed to be.
Well, awesome. Well, congratulations on the game tonight. Obviously, like I said, not always an easy situation to step into that emergency goalkeeper role when you don't expect to start. But I thought you played really well tonight. Congratulations on the tie tonight. Obviously, a point split. I'm sure would have loved to take the 3 points, but also to go down twice in a game. Happy to be battling back and earn that 1 point. And best of luck the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
I always forget how much sweat these guys leave behind on my gear after these hard-fought games. But, hey, man, what another beautiful night of soccer. I think both teams, from what we saw and expected maybe out of this, I think the Detroit Union come out, hey, that's something to be proud of. You're facing off against the third place Michigan Stars coming in hot. You've been able to get 2 goals on their team. I obviously allow 2 goals, but I think that they, for the better part of this game, controlled this whole the match, and maybe deserving more of a win. But hey, you can take a lot out of a draw in this situation.
Yeah, I thought formidable performance from both ends. I thought both teams had moments where they could have taken advantage and taken the lead. Stars had to battle back here tonight. Again, showed their resiliency in their talent level and showed their quality in finding a way to get those equalizers when needed. Tough night again for Detroit Union, where maybe things just aren't bouncing their way, but they did get a tie, and a tie is not the loss. So there is some small positive to take from that, but they will battle on, and so will we, John. We will reconvene on Saturday afternoon.
That we will.
More live soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
That is for sure. We will be back here Saturday night, 5 p.m., as the Nationals bring in the Muskegon Risers live here on the Michigan Soccer Network, UWS 1 action. And then at 8:30 p.m., we'll be out at Hurley Field in Berkeley. We'll make a nice 45-minute drive to Hurley to cover the UPSL Midwest East Final, Detroit United, Cedars FC, at 8:30 p.m. For all the broadcast team here, the production team here, live from Michigan Star Sports Complex in Washington Township, alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk. My name is Jonathan Turner. I want to thank you all for joining us this evening, and we'll see you next time for more live soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Zambelli, shot saved, and goes in. Zambelli with the first goal of the evening, coming here in the
Steinwasser. Good little move from him. Steinwasser pokes it in for goal number 4. Good move by Wen. Cross to 6, wide open net for Koscheck, and he with a shot. Oh my gosh, far post, it goes in. Right back in. Outside the goalkeeper, and it's gonna find the goal. In a diving save. Koscheck just inside the 18, left-footed cross. Steinwasser saved by Sal. Good move, shot. It goes in, back of the net. This one back in the mixer. Espinosa gets the head on it. Will that go in? And it does! Oh, let's look at this. Look at this. That might be a good to be honest.